Hey, everybody. Are y'all ready to go on tour with your man, your friend, and family member, Braylon Lee? Because higher is waiting, lower is available, but either way, we're about to go on tour. Hello, everybody. It's your man, your friend, and family member, Braylon Lee here. So glad to have you here with us on a Friday night. Glad to have all of you here with us. Welcome in. Whoa, we are live on tour, everybody. Glad to have you. So, last night, my power went out at my place and many other places too. But power is back on, so we are streaming live once again. I really do love doing these lives with y'all because it allows me to get to know you guys more on an intimate level. You know what I mean? So, anyway, let's get to it. You saw the thumbnail. Yes, I did it again. Because Trashy Diniva decided to open up his mouth today to give a fake apology that nobody cares for, nobody's here for, and nobody even believes. So, y'all, let's talk about this, because if you missed my evisceration of Funky Diniva last night, you should go back to that live, because let me tell you something, that was an evisceration. And so so basically, this is from New and Hot Hip Hop. So basically, what ended up happening was this. Let me view the post on Instagram. Hopefully, you guys are doing well tonight on a Friday night. You made it to another week. Be happy about that. Hey, May, welcome in. Glad to have you here as I pull it up on my laptop computer. I told them not to go live today. I told them not to go live. So it says here, Funky Diniva doubles down on his comments about Chloe Bailey being inauthentic to him, but apologizes for insulting her looks. I said what I said with my whole chest. So, you know, at the end of the day, right is right, wrong is wrong. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way you're going to get out of this. Like, honestly, you should not have even did your job today. You really should not have. You should say, y'all, I'm taking the weekend off. But no, of course you can't do that, because you're a selfish individual. You're selfish. You're trash, and you're a waste of sperm. You absolutely are. Because honestly, like I said before, if someone were to come from a female family member, rather, you would not have the same energy. You just would not. And I think you're missing the whole point of what you said was completely disrespectful, right? I mean, what's understood does not need to be explained. And I'm looking at the comment section of, you know, the Neighborhood Talk, by the way. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. 540 likes. Listen to Tish. How about men stop disrespecting women? I agree. I just yeah, I agree on that. It was just trash. And of course, AT Alien wailed in on the boy as well. No, your social capital is tainted, bro. Your social capital is tainted. There is no way you're going to be able to work with any other black women in Hollywood. Ain't no way you're going to be able to work with any black woman in Hollywood. Because honestly, all black women in Hollywood should take this as a notice of who Funky Diniva is. That if he does not like you, he will eviscerate you that badly. That should be a warning to every black woman in Hollywood. And I just, I mean, just, Lord help. And people are trying to apologize for Funky Diniva, be more conservative. Said, well said, I like that he stood by the overall message of what he said, but took out the petty comments regarding her looks. Bravo. This is how you correct a misstatement. I'm tired of these other public media people apologizing for stuff they know they meant. Listen, at the end of the day, no, you don't get to have, you don't get to just redo that and think there's no consequences. I remember Star Jones on Divorce Court said, she's so tired of people apologizing, but not thinking there's not any consequences. If nobody wants to work with Funky Diniva in the future, guess what? That's his own fault, right? If Fox Soul wants to say to Funky Diniva, you can clock out now, we no longer need your services, they have the right to do that. And above all that, I hope that, his family members handled him. Because as I said last night, all it takes is Beyonce to say go. And that channel will be gone as I am speaking from the internet. Or to use the ICDC college, the internet. I mean, my Lord Jesus. And the people who are defending him, saying, don't give into the outrage and stuff like that. It's like, it's not giving into the outrage, but like, here's the thing, right? And we all do this, right? Social commentary, gossip, what have you. There's a responsibility to what we say, right? And so, for the people saying, well, he gets paid to give commentary, I ask you, if he talked about your family member the same way, would you have this same defense of that this was his job? That's my question to all of you. And I know nobody on social media is going to answer it because they don't want to be proven wrong. I cannot. No. If I were to say any of that, like my parents may be in their 40s and 50s, but that don't mean they don't know how to use a belt. The casket would have already been arranged. Programs would have been made. The food menu was already been prepared. Prepared. It is mind-boggling to me. And then people wonder why, or black men rather wonder why black women don't want to be around black men for a relationship because of stupid ish like this. Like just stop with the ish. Just stop it. I mean, just my Lord Jesus. Like I said, let's see. G Statue as Hustle says, your entire Funky Diniva persona is inauthentic and forced. The fact you have to emulate a woman using a stage name while Chloe Bailey can be her authentic self to build her career puts her on a different level than you. This girl has a gift of voice and can dance. You, on the other hand, just run your mouth for views, likes, and comments, but you're not ready for that conversation, are you? We have given these YouTube personalities, bloggers, and podcasters no credentials to tear down talented people. I totally agree with that comment. He's mad at Ev that he had to apologize. Of course he's mad. The only reason why he's apologizing now, y'all, and I'm just going to be real with you. Hey, Nikki News, good to see you, Quinn. The only reason why Trashy Diniva is apologizing now is because guess what? I bet you his bosses at Fox Soul told him he went too far. I bet you his comment section has been lit the hell up where he's blocked off the comments because he is a boy who only knows how to throw tantrums and can't be a man that can be grown to speak. The Beehive has probably been after him. Brand partnerships have probably been broken. Sponsorships are probably distant from him now. He is doing this to maintain his social capital on YouTube. That's all it is. He doesn't give a damn. He does not give a damn. He doesn't. And for anybody to think that this apology is going to be it and he's going to go and be better, in the words of Maya Angelou, darling, when people show you who they are, believe them the first time, darling. This is who he is. This is who he is, y'all. Like, really. The Lex Factor says everything you said was unnecessary. Period. You can wear a stiff wig and a dress every day of your life, but at the end of the day, you are still a whole ashy, crusty man in a woman's business, young woman at that, because of this, because she's of age to be your child, Miss Girl. Um, like I said, the comments are the comments. And let me tell you something. I don't really get it why people are defending his commentary. Like, no, no. And then people are saying about, Hazel E, that he went off on Hazel E. Listen, right is right and wrong is wrong. But I think the reason why people are so upset, pissed off, and effed off is because, hey, Revelation 2023, good to see you. I think the reason why people are really going there with him this time, because it was a young lady in her 20s. He's 40 years old. 40. 40. Like, really though? Really though? I don't get it. And like, Fox Soul, what are y'all doing? Really? What are y'all doing? So y'all gonna allow him to stay on? Because you do realize that at the end of the day, this can happen again, right? The thing about the audience, right? The audience has to give a care about you in order for you to exist. Let me tell you something. He's gonna mess with the wrong one, and he's not going to be able to make it. Because like I said before, there are people that believe family is police. Do you hear what I say? Family is police, right? And honestly, I am not surprised if Beyonce has some uncles, if Chloe and Haley don't have some uncles, and some aunties, and some LGBTQIA aunties and uncles that can do a drive-by and check him so good where he won't be able to think mentally. Not every drive-by is physical. Sometimes a drive-by is mental. I can't. Like, I mean, am I wrong? I know I'm not wrong, but I just want to hear from y'all. Like, because I don't get why we live in a society where you can just say sorry and still have a career. Like, no, there should be consequences here. He should be fired from Fox Soul. His contracts for future projects should be done. And honestly, he should not work in the industry again. He should not. Because if he will do this to a 20-year-old young lady, imagine what he will do to somebody that's his age. I can't. I can't do it. I can't. I can't do it. Like, no. Oh, Tokyo Tony got in the chat. Tokyo Tony said, you need to go argue with your mother and ask her, why didn't she have an abortion with you? Are we all still wondering why she could have made such a conscious decision to screw the world like this? Ooh! Now, as much as I cannot stand Tokyo Tony, I mean, she said what she said. Just saying. And a lot of people are saying, you can tell by the tone and his face that he's not sorry. I mean, just Mama's Boys Catering LLC, Funky Diniva. Look at that roach I can't kill at my auntie's house when the lights come on. Triple I Morning Eyes, Triple I. Says Fox, so this is what y'all do. It's a world filled of haying, actual social self yippos, and this is what you highlight. Do better. Look, listen to this, y'all. SKOOL_boy_2021. To be honest, his energy was because to be honest, his energy said he was apologizing because my job is making me. He obviously has no standards on what he says. He's no issue. I'd rather him stood in what he said than to give an apology that doesn't mean anything. I agree. Travis D. Ware said, "Child, this statement you made seems inauthentic and unauthentic and seems forced. The Perfect Gent says cancel the show." Oh Lord, I just yeah. Like I said, black women in Hollywood don't work with Funky Diniva. Don't work with him. To any dude, if you work with Funky Diniva, you're just in association with his hatefulness. You are. I don't care if it's for a come up. I don't care. If anybody works with Funky Diniva, they are just as trash as he is. Sorry, not sorry. And to everybody that's going to be coming at me saying, well, Braylon, you're trying to get in the game, aren't you? I'm like, I am, but everything that glitters ain't gold. Seriously? I would rather stay at 1,080 something subscribers rather than having 1 million people love me and hate me the next minute. I'm back down to 0. The elevator to success is broken. Take the stairs. Seriously? Seriously. Child, I just had to laugh. Okay, yo. We can move on because I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it here. I can't do that. I can't do it anywhere. I can't accept fakery, Braylon Lee said. Okay, so anyway, let me go to media takeout because there's another story I wanted to talk to y'all about. And we're going to talk about this tonight in the Onyx collab, right? Because I genuinely felt that, y'all, the world is just messed up. I'm just going to say that right now. The world is messed up. So, y'all ready for this story? Child, we're on tour. I told y'all the good, the bad, and because of our background, we are going to every destination. Blueface's mother, sorry, y'all. Blueface's brother, rather, slams their mother. You never taught me ish except how to eat kitty. I'm going to read that one more time. Blueface's brother slams their mother. You've never taught me ish except how to eat kitty. Okay? So Blueface's brother hopped online to call out their mother, Carissa Scaffold, talking about letting my girl beat you. He wrote in his on Instagram story. You let two different husbands out. You let two different husbands out they hands on because of you. Y'all, I'm reading this as dramatically as I can. Went to prison because you think being a mom is done by the world. You never taught me ish except how to eat kitty one time, which was weird AF. I learned everything I ever knew on my own. What the hell? What the hell? Now, for those of you who don't know who Kalisa is, Kalisa has trashed her son many times, including comparing her boyfriend's ding-dong size to that of her son's. I forgot you exist most of my life. I had to catch the bus home from games, sit outside, catch a ride with the janitor, getting good grades, and I'm on 2 different sports teams. And all you can say is, let me drive a car when I get my license. Ish, you had 3 of them and it was only so you didn't have to take nobody to school. Oh Lord Jesus! What is going on with mothers today and daddies today? What is going on with everybody today? Like when I saw this story on Media Takeout, I genuinely could not believe that this young man said the only thing that you taught me how to do was eat kitty one time. Like, where do they do that at? Where in the world do they do that at? Like, I can't. Like, what happened to decency and morality and respect to do what you say you're gonna do? If you don't have it in you, it's okay to say no. Like, what? Tonya B, welcome in. Tonya B says, "Way I'm driving, I had to drop out the clouds after hearing that. Doesn't that mean he eat his?" Tonya B, I'm just as shocked as you are. Nikki News says that part. I sincerely do not know why in the world our world is going to ish. And I feel like people can say, well, it's people not being supported with the right resources to be somebody. Child, you can give somebody $1 million and they can still be a dumb actual social self-hole. Or you can give somebody $1 million and they can rise up to be a king or a queen. It really is the person. And at this point, the world is going to hell because of the individual, not the resources. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Okay, Nikki News, we got you, queen. But yeah, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink, though. Like, what are we doing here? And why in the world would you compare your boyfriend's ding-dong size to your son's? Really, though? Really? Like, that's a little... That to use a bottle of wine that didn't sell at all, that's a little incest wine. Hell to the low. Hell to the low. Hell to the low. I mean, like I said, far be it from me to be the to be a Supreme Court justice or the Supreme Court morality, decency, and order. But what the hell? Do we not just give a damn about nothing in life anymore? Really? Okay. Hey, Phyllis Crawford, welcome in, Queen. Glad to have you here. We're talking about Trashy Diniva's fake apology to Chloe Bailey. And then apparently Blueface's mom, Blueface's mom is back in the news because Blueface's brother slams his mom saying the only thing you ever taught me is how to eat kitty. That's what's going on. That story is on MediaTakeout.com. Okay. I can't do it. I can't. I won't. I refuse. No. It's just no. No. There's just some things that sons need to do. Yeah, exactly. He did not appear to be sincere. He's only doing that, Phyllis, to save his social capital in the community. That's it. That's the only reason why he's doing it. Because otherwise, he would not have done this. Right? Because let me tell you something. All his sponsorships, all the people that sponsor him, big corporations and brands, they're looking at him. The Beehive or the Bayhive is looking at him. His social media has probably been trashed. Everybody has trashed him through social media. And he is just trying to keep his job at this point. That's the only reason why he's making an apology. That's it. He does not care. But let somebody come after one of his female family members, he's going to be asking for sympathy. Bet you that. That's how it always goes. I don't care about you, but I want you to care about my ish. Really? Where do they do that at? Where do they do that at? And then, of course, You know, I've never been a mom. I'm a whole grown man with a ding dong, okay? But I don't know of any moms that I know that compare their son's ding dong size to their boyfriend. I don't know of one. I don't know of one mom that has ever said, "Hey, you know what? Listen, so, my son's tongue and his energy and the soul of him is growing, so I taught him how to eat kitty." I don't know of one mom that has done that I know. No, no. So we're going to be talking about that topic tonight at 10 9 Central, only on Clubhouse. There was a theory thrown around that, because my theory of it was maybe he got a pocket pee, right? Maybe he got a pocket kitty. Maybe Blueface's mom is lesbian and just laid down, allegedly, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only, laid down and ate the kitty. Or maybe that the son ate the kitty. And I'm just like, what? That's a crazy theory. And so, there was a movie called Girl in the Basement where the dad was, having babies with his daughter. And so my fellow collaborator said, well, you don't know what people do in their house. I'm like, that's true, but like, no, 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 no. Okay. Revelation 20:23 says he should be canceled years ago. He spoke ill of Blue Ivy years back and had to apologize back then. He doesn't respect that. Like, well, exactly. So you already disrespected Beyonce's daughter. Now you disrespecting her artist. All Beyonce has to do is say, "Go, sir," and you are done. All she got to do is call Fox Soul and your show will be off the air. All Beyonce got to do is call the right people. You won't get a gig at all. You'll be blacklisted. Because one thing about Hollywood, even though it's Hollywood, they don't put up with disrespect to kids. They don't. And you cross the line. And I hope Beyonce does say go. Because your friend, Tasha K, Cardi B said go. And you see how she ended up. Sir, honestly, it's over for you. It is. And by the way, y'all, I want to be real with y'all. If we look at T. Giff and the Wendy Williams show, the Wendy Williams show is more cared for in Black culture than T. Giff. T. Giff is not even used as a citation. You know how like you do a paper in college? T. Giff is not even the works cited page. Wendy Williams, you at least will use her in the paper. Tanya B says it's giving sick if his mom taught him. Sounds like she was the canvas and he was the pointer. Tanya B, I don't want to be in that. No. And honestly, it's the black dacity and the black hypocrisy rather to say it out loud for me. That's what it is for me. I can't. But yeah, honestly, let me tell you something. T. Giff is only going to stay on YouTube. And if Wendy Williams comes back, everybody's going to be going to her. Because honestly, let me tell you something. T. Giff is only a placeholder for the Wendy Williams show. That's it. Wendy Williams is going to have chapters in the Black media book. T. Giff or Jiff will be in the back of the book as a mention, but won't have any relevance in the book. Okay? So anyway, so y'all know about pink sauce, right? This went viral on TikTok, and the creator of pink sauce, they basically, the creator of pink sauce was basically Tisha, the everyday version of Tisha Scott, because Tisha said you have to buy the product in order to know the ingredients, right? So pink sauce. I don't watch that stolen concept. Needy put her idea out there, and Claudia took it. I don't watch. Yeah, and AT Alien also said that as well, allegedly, in my opinion, for entertainment purposes only. No, for sure, Revelation 2023. So with pink sauce, it was busting. It had glitter in it. Some people got sick from it, so they had to take it to a lab to get it tested. And then the creator of pink sauce went on Karamu, where this person from TikTok reviewed it. And the creator said, when I said I don't care about you or that you're not important, I meant that. Why in the world would you say that to a customer that's investing in you? So why am I saying all this, y'all? The pink sauce, which went viral on TikTok, has been for sale at Walmart for now more than a year. But the creator of the pink sauce, a black TikTok creator named Chef Pie, also known as Veronica Shaw, is claiming that she's not getting a penny from the sales. Media Takeout has learned. Ooh, child. So the pink sauce was a viral sensation rather, but it quickly hit a snag as it faced safety concerns and complaints about incorrect labels and damaged bottles upon its 2022 launch. So in January, Veronica partnered with David's Gourmet, a shelf-stable version of the sauce, FDA guidelines. The Food and Drug Administration guidelines and selling it for $8 at Walmart. Seemed to be like a perfect solution to the problem. But in a recent TikTok video, Media Takeout learned that Veronica claims to have sold around 200,000 units at $8 a piece. That would be $1,600,000. Not a bad come up, right? Not a bad come up from making a mistake to being a millionaire. Not everybody gets that blessed, right? So she launched a GoFundMe campaign to raise $100,000 for herself, claiming to have seen no profit from the product. Although she did directly name David's Gourmet, she expressed belief that the company is attempting to undermine her success. They lied to me, she wrote in the GoFundMe description. Well, I'll do a review of pink sauce. I'm laughing with you, not at you, Revelation 2023. I don't even know if I should say this. The only pink sauce I like going down my throat tastes like strawberries and cherries. Okay? So with that being said, I need to stop. Lord Jesus, Lord help. Lord help. Jesus be offense. And I mean on lips and through lips, okay? So Jesus be offense all around me every day. I ask for your protection as I travel along the way. Anyway, either on the lips, through the lips, or through 7th Avenue body scrub all over her. Those are the types of pink sauces I like down my throat. Anyway, so they said I may be open, Revelation 2023. I may be open. We'll talk. But it says here on the story, they lied to me, she wrote in the GoFundMe description, which has raised just $921 today. They are not paying me and are not being transparent about records. I have tried on multiple occasions to try and come to one accord with them, but they refuse to reimburse me for marketing expenses that I spent my own funds towards. They're refusing to pay the royalty that is owed to me. Her GoFundMe, she expressed that she is a single mother struggling to provide food and clothes for her children, living on $20 a day, facing eviction. David's Gourmet, when contacted, expressed disagreement with Shaw's account of the situation. We disagree with Ms. Shaw's allegations, company spokesperson said. David's Gourmet has paid Chef Pie over $120,000 to date and continues to make all payments as due and on time upon the terms of the contract. Dave added in a statement, we offered to reimburse Ms. Shaw for her lawyer time and to go over the terms of her agreement and how it relates to the payments that were made to Ms. Shaw. She indicated that she's open to an amicable resolution of the dispute and the parties are in discussions. Listen, once again, do I have to be the smartest person on YouTube? Okay, so you said, Veronica Shaw, that you gave money to marketing your own product. Listen, do you not know Nicki Minaj has an album called Pink Friday? You could have said, hey, you know what? Let's do the Pink Friday live on tour. And guess what? Y'all could just have women who are entrepreneurs to talk about how they show up as a woman in business, have Nicki Minaj do some performances or bring in different other content creators, and then have an after party where you serve pink sauce. You do 20 cities, you get paid, I don't know, maybe $150,000 a stop because you are the host of the tour. So let me do $150,000 times 20. Because I try to give grace to everybody, but when I can make moves better than you, and I don't have the resources, that's a problem to me. That's a legitimate problem to me because that means you're being lazy and you're not using yourself to the best of your ability. So 150,000 times 20, that is, let me make sure that's right. That's $3 million in a paycheck. The Pink Friday Pink Sauce Tour, easily done. Easily. And guess what? Because it's Nicki damn Minaj, and because she has her own label, because she's connected to Lil Wayne, and because she's connected to the industry, you say to Nicki, hey, listen, I will also let them pay you $150,000 because you'll get to co-host it with me. So now you're on tour with Nicki Minaj. Y'all both co-hosting the tour, having after parties with your pink sauce. Wake the hell up and be smarter, damn it. Because I'm sick of y'all being stupid. Jesus Christ. Okay, child, I can't. Fake apologies, not knowing your hustle. What other problems I got to solve for y'all? Really, what other problems do I got to solve for y'all? Anyway, so Michael Blackson says that I quote, can't wait for Nick Cannon's 3,000 grandchildren. He ain't right. He ain't right for this. Comedian Michael Blackson has weighed in on Nick Cannon's many children, saying that he's looking forward to him becoming a grandparent. Nick's got to get his pullout game going. He needs to work on it. His pullout game is as good as Joe Biden's immune system. Oh my Lord, 12 kids. How do you visit them on FaceTime? You just need to put everybody in one big building and move in there. It's tough visiting 12 kids. Michael Blackson told TMZ. Blackson asked whether we should leave Cannon alone. I'm a comedian. I'm never going to leave Nick alone. Blackson said, adding that Cannon would roast him. Nick is going to be forever material for me because his 12 kids are going to give him 3,000 grandkids. I can't wait for his 3,000 grandchildren. So to add on top of this, right? So Cat Williams was on Wild 'N Out. And basically Nick Cannon said that Cat Williams looks like a toddler. And then Cat Williams said, well, if anybody would know anything about toddlers. Oh, my Lord Jesus, help me, Lord. I can't. I can't do it. I legitimately cannot do this. Like, first of all, I give Nick Cannon some grace, right? Because he does have lupus, right? And listen. And let me tell you something. You know what? I'm about to make a joke right now, right? Let me tell you. Nick Cannon is creating a network. You know what network he's creating? Nick, Nickelodeon. Yeah. Let me tell you something. He is creating a kids network where all his kids are gonna be able to network, and he's gonna call them He's gonna call them Nickelodeon. All right, Nickelodeon, y'all come to me. It's your daddy, Nick Cannon. Nickelodeon, come to me. Y'all know what it is. I made y'all so y'all could be a kids network together. Don't make no damn sense. Don't make that. He definitely was. His dad is a pastor, right? So as it reads on here, Cannon previously stayed during the pandemic. Several of his baby mamas expressed they wanted to have a baby because their biological clock was running out. A lot of them are in the same age group, and I just wanted to give them what they desire. I kept saying I can handle it. He confessed, as a man who is made in his bones. You're not looking to give half of what you built to someone that you don't even know. Cannon said. So, I mean, listen, he does have lupus, and he had that huge heart attack, right? And I can only imagine what it is when you are told that you may not live for a long time, right? No one wants to hear that. The mental, physical, emotional, every side of thought would be too hard to get through, right? So I can see how he wanted to create life so that way he won't feel alone. But my Lord Jesus, Nick Cannon, bro, did you really have to make all these kids, man? Like, and I am single with no kids. I'm the biggest kid I'm raising. But dude, you could go down to the bunny ranch and hop on all the bunnies down there. You can go a hip, a hop, a hip, hippity, hop, 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 hop until you won't stop. And you can do the rockety bang bang the bucket bucket. And what you can do is not a test. You can just say hello. In the words of Raymond Simone, you say you want a little bump in here, shake it the room, give it the boom. If you want to shake the room and give it the boom, my Lord Jesus, go get an escort and make the room and give it the boom. You get any hotel you want. Like, but to make 12 kids though, dude. You know what's really sad? He hosts a show called The Masked Singer, but he could put a mask on his cannon. That's sad. That's sad. He is hosting a show called The Masked Singer, but he can't put a mask on his cannon. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. And y'all can take that joke for what it is. Lord Jesus. You know what's so fascinating to me too? You can take off mask, but you can't put on a mask. What we doing? And I know that's the same joke that I just made, but hell, Nick Cannon, you're wilding out. You're wilding out. Wait a minute. How did your mama do that? Was it all natural? Ooh. God bless your mother. Lord help. God bless your mother. Ooh. Oh, Jesus. Y'all, Lord Jesus. All right, y'all. I'm going to drop the link here because I want to hear from y'all. We got a lot to talk about tonight. We got a fake apology from a piece of trash. We got Blueface's brother slamming his mama, saying that the only thing she taught him is how to eat kitty. We got Nick Cannon taking off mask, but can't put on a mask. Y'all give me a moment as I drop the link. Not my mom, my mom's sister. Oh, my bad. Hang on. Give me a moment. I'm gonna drop the link, y'all. Give me a moment. All right, y'all. The link is pinned if you want to come up and talk about anything we are discussing. Look, Lord have mercy indeed. Look, when Tupac was saying the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice, and keep your head up, he was talking about your mental, not your head down below. When he said things were going to get easier, that don't mean the pressure of the pipe that you lay in. Jesus. Y'all ain't gonna look at that song the same way again. Y'all really ain't. I promise you, you're not. Click the link if you want to come up here and hang out with your man, your friend, and family. We're just chilling, y'all. We're just chilling. Oh, wait. Lord Jesus. Lord help. Oh, hang on, y'all. Hang on. Sorry, y'all. I got a phone call. Hang on. Lord help. So y'all come on up. Let's talk. I really want to hear from y'all. What do y'all think about all these topics tonight? I mean, honestly, to tell y'all the truth, I am instantly stunned when I do Braylon's virtual tour live. Because when I found these topics, I mean, it's like the content is being made for me at this point. Well, all I got to do is just wake up, go live, and talk. That's it. Like, it's nothing for me at this point. And it's like, are we really that crazy? Nikki News, welcome back in. Glad to have you here. So I just talked about Nick Cannon because Michael Blackson said that he can't wait for Nick Cannon's 3,000 grandchildren. And I said, isn't it sad that he's on a show called The Masked Singer but can't put on a mask? When Tupac said, keep your head up, he was talking about your mental, not your ding dong. Look, when Mary said, take the shackles off my feet so I can dance. I just want to praise you. It was mental shackles on your feet, not not the thrusting of the pressure of your shackles going through the cell. Hell. Lord Jesus Christ. I cannot. Lord help. Let me tell you, when Lil Nas X said, take that time down the up down road and said, ride until you can't no more. He was talking about being a cowboy, actually going down a dirt road to take care of some business, not being a cowboy and lassoing her hair and riding it as reins and going through her roads. What we talking here? Ooh, I'm sorry. Look, it's the musical references for me. It's the musical references for me. Look, when Beyonce said, I don't think you're ready for this jelly, she was talking about being bootylicious, not the jelly running through her, not the jelly that you put on her donut. Lord Jesus. Listen. When Destiny Child said, I'm a survivor, I ain't no quitter, I'm not gonna stop her, keep going harder. They were talking about surviving through things. Not, not going through sweat and heat and pressure in the bedroom. You know what? This is not my fault. This is not my fault. See, these people act a fool out here, and then I come in with my commentary. This is not on me. This is not on me. These musical references that I'm using, this is not my fault. This is not my fault. When D'Angelo said, I want some brown sugar, I get high off your love, I don't know how I behave, that doesn't mean that that brown sugar was how high you went in the ceiling. Jesus. When Angie Stone said, you are my black brother, strong brother, there is no one above you, that doesn't mean strong and how flexible you can bend that woman. She meant being a strong brother as a man taking care of business. Oh. Natalia B, you said it. You said it. This world is crazy. You can't make this up. Oh. So anyway, I'm gonna get off of that because if I don't, I'm gonna keep making musical references all night long. Anyway, so this is on TMZ Sports, right? So Bronny James, as y'all know, he had a cardiac arrest, right? So Bronny James' congenital heart defect caused by cardiac arrest. Family believes that he can return to the court. So doctors have gone to the bottom of Bronny James' cardiac arrest, saying after extensive testing, they discovered a congenital heart defect that can be treated, and the James family hopes that he can continue his basketball career. After consultation with some of the top heart doctors around the country, physicians believe they identified the cause of Bronny's cardiac arrest. Stay out of QS Live. Okay, well, listen, I don't know who that is, but I'm gonna take your word for it. I don't know who QS is though. Hang on, let me get on. Hang on, I'm gonna do this. Oh, just joking. Understood. After consultation with some of the top heart doctors around the country, physicians believe they identified the cause of Bronny's cardiac arrest, as I was saying, y'all. It is treated as an anomaly, anatomically rather, and functioning significant congenital heart defect, which can and will be treated, a statement by the family said. So TMZ Sports broke the story that 18-year-old Bronny Hart stopped on July 24th during a workout at University of Southern California's campus in Los Angeles, California. James spent the weeks after getting evaluated at the Mayo Clinic and other medical institutions, all in the effort to understand why he went into cardiac arrest. Bronny appears to be doing much better. He's been spotted out around Los Angeles, most recently attending a Dodgers game and a Drake concert with his dad. As for his basketball future, the family remains optimistic that he can return to the court. I am so glad that he can do that. And it also says here, we are very confident in Bronny's full recovery and return to basketball in the very near future. We will continue to provide updates to media and respectfully reiterate the family's request for privacy. Absolutely. I hope that he is okay. But also too, we gotta be real about this, y'all. And this is just me, right? This is just me. If I was LeBron James and this was my son, the father in me would be saying, you're not getting back on that court. I'm going to say that one more time. The father in me would be saying, you are not getting back on that court. Because if this cardiac defect of your heart has been found, I want you here. Sure, I want you to play basketball. Sure, it would be great to have two legacies, but more than anything else, I want my son to be alive. And that's just me. Now, I'm not a dad, but I feel that from being a son, my dad is not the famous basketball star. He is a guy who works in technology. I just truly feel that there would be no way that I could allow my son to play basketball knowing what happened to him. That's just for me. That's just for me. So, Linda Gamble, yes, feels the C-19 is bad here in Texas. Yeah, the new variant EG.5 is out here, y'all. They say it is. They say it's in California, Nevada, Arizona. That the first variant was in the first time it happened. The variant was unleashed was in Michigan and then New York. So speaking of that, let me go to deadline.com because I found this story as well. Speaking of the vid, and y'all, like I said, all these stories that I am mentioning, I always mention the link at least. I like to do virtual tour live because at the end of the day, it's live and I like being authentic with you all. And like I said, if you want to come up, click the link. The link is pinned if you want to come up and give your take on any of the topics that we're talking about here tonight as we are traveling down the roads, highways, and byways of the possibilities of what can be on the internet and social media. Good evening, Revelation 2023. Glad to have you here. Let me get the story from y'all. 10 people in the building. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for being here. Oh, wow, I found another story. Okay, I'll speak on that right after this one because I do believe that this is very important here. Let me see. More stories. Yeah, Lionsgate. Lionsgate, the movie Lionsgate, the movie studio Lionsgate is also asking people to go back to mass mandate. Yep, absolutely, that is happening. Let me get this story here for y'all as my laptop still, hopefully my laptop can still work with me, not against me. Phyllis said I never stopped wearing mine. I did stop wearing mine for a good minute because I thought we were in the clear, but I knew we were never out of this thing. I never believed that for 1 second. If anybody thought that this was over, sadly mistaken. Sadly mistaken. So let me get the story here. Let me see. Hang on, y'all. Let me see. That is odd. Hang on, y'all. Y'all give me a moment. I'm going to find the story. Hang on. Give me a moment. Give me a moment, everybody. Give me a moment. Oh, I think this might. Yep. Okay. I found it, y'all. I found it. All right. So here it is, y'all. So this is from deadline.com. So this came out August 24th, 2023, 6:09 p.m. I think West Coast time, Pacific Standard Time. Los Angeles COVID cases rise nearly 35% in the past week. Test positivity close to last week's summer peak. Okay, so that is the story there. Let me pull this up for y'all as I get it together here. And this is not to scare anybody. This is just, we report facts over here. And I like to be real with my virtual travels, my virtual tour family over here, okay? That's what we do over here. So, with that being said, as this story pulls up here, and then I found something else that I think would be quite interesting for all of us to know. So it says here, if 3 in a row is a trend, what is 5 in a row? After a relatively calm summer, the Los Angeles County Department of Public Health is reporting a rise in measures of COVID-19 transmission for the fifth consecutive week. The increase in COVID-19 circulation is likely the combined result of multiple factors, including exactly, Tanya, exactly 35% increase. The increase in COVID-19 circulation is likely the combined result of multiple factors, including summer travel, return to school, and the emergence of new COVID-19 variant strains. Like I said, EG.5 is out here, everybody. The official statement reads, but officials cautioned compared to other points during the pandemic, hospitalizations and passings remain relatively low. The average of 512 daily cases this week is nearly a 35% increase over last week. Reported cases do not include home tests, so it's fairly certain that the actual number of COVID infections is much higher. Anecdotally, it sure seems like a lot of people are getting sick. Deadline reported a recent outbreak at Lionsgate that caused the studio to require masks on 2 floors of the Santa Monica office. That's the place I was thinking of. So like I said again, a recent outbreak at Lionsgate. Lionsgate is known for their big blockbuster movies. I think Lionsgate was part of the Hunger Games. Lionsgate also worked with Tyler Perry at one point in time. Well, at the Santa Monica office, it was an outbreak that required masks on 2 floors of his office. Possibly more important, test positivity has risen to 14%. Not a significant number, but that is above the 13.8% test positivity peak last winter. And it's very close to the peak of 15.64% the country saw last summer. Based on the most recent variant sequencing in Los Angeles County as of July 22nd, XBB.1.5 and EG.5 now account for nearly equal proportions of cases. Combined, they make up 31% of the total sequence cases. XBB.2.3 accounts for the next highest proportion of sequence cases, followed by XBB.1.16.1. 98% of currently circulating strains in Los Angeles County are descendants of Omicron XBB, which include EG.5, which is what the fall vaccine likely to be released next month will target. Think of all the homeless people, no hand washing, no good hygiene. Very sad. I totally agree with you, Phyllis Crawford, for sure. Another variant, BA.2.86, is close to being monitored because it has many mutations that now may affect how the body responds to an infection. BA.286 has not been detected in recent samples in Los Angeles. Currently, Los Angeles County is reporting a daily average of 422 hospitalizations. I'm going to say that number one more time. A daily average in Los Angeles County, as of right now, that county is reporting a daily average of 422 hospitalizations, a 30% increase from the week prior. And there has also been a consistent small increase in the proportion of the emergency department. This is attributed to COVID over the past month, while hospitalizations are increasing. Hey, sweet, sweet life. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. While hospitalizations are increasing, the current levels are still far lower than what was seen in 2022 during the summer peak, when there was an average of 1,287 COVID patients hospitalized per day. So, y'all, things are happening out here. Things are happening out here. And now it's saying here, Lionsgate's mask mandate has been lifted as COVID outbreak has been attained. Has been contained, rather, sorry. So, with that being said, if you are also in LA, SAG-AFTRA and the Writers Guild of America suspend Los Angeles Picketing at several locations Monday and Tuesday due to heat. I agree with you, Phyllis Crawford. It never stopped. I totally agree with you there. So, y'all know about the lawsuit with Bravo and NBC. Well, listen to this, y'all. This is also on Deadline.com. Vanderpump Rules stars and other reality participants can break their non-disclosure agreements to reveal unlawful acts, Bravo says, as potential lawsuits loom. What? What, hold up, wait a minute. Let's put some common sense in it. What? What is going on? You know what? Where is where's my drinkity drink? Where is my drinkity drink? Okay, here it is. I need some drinkity drink. Masterpiece. Read that one more time for y'all. Vanderpump Rules stars and other reality TV participants can break non-disclosure agreements to reveal unlawful acts, Bravo says, as potential lawsuits loom. The sordid underbelly of reality TV might be soon brought to the spotlight, and Bravo and NBC Universal are saying that they're all right with that, and they have been for a while. Less than a week after another letter from lawyers from Bethany Frankel went to NBCU, that's NBC Universal, everybody, brass over claims of actual violence, booze, and the grotesque and depraved mistreatment of reality stars and crew members, the Comcast-owned outlet says that the NDAs have never stopped serious participants from talking about illegal activity. That was made clear Friday by a spokesperson from Bravo, the home of Vanderpump Rules and the Real Housewives franchise. So this is what it says, end quote. Confidentiality clauses are standard practice in reality programming to prevent disclosure of storylines prior to air. They are not intended to prevent disclosure by cast and crew of unlawful acts in the workplace. They have not been enforced in that manner. To be clear, any current or former cast or crew is free to discuss and disclose any allegedly unlawful acts in the workplace, such as harassment or discrimination, or any other conduct that they have reason to believe that's inappropriate. We're also working with our third-party production companies to remind all cast and crew that they are encouraged to report any such concerns through the channels made available by the production company so concerns can be promptly addressed. Wow. Okay. So, let me get my charger, y'all. Let me get my charger together, because, woo, Lord Jesus, that was a lot, was it not, ladies and gentlemen? That was quite a lot, was it not, ladies and gentlemen? Listen, for Bravo to say what they said, right, about how the cast and crew, right, cast and crew can speak freely on their experiences. I don't know if Bravo understands what they are doing, because if these can be validated, corroborated, and approved, NBC and Bravo rather are in for a world of hell that I don't think they're ready for. And Carlos, don't think that this rule does not apply to Love and Marriage Huntsville, because it will be on the way very soon. Whew, Lord Jesus. Be a fence, be a fence, be a fence as a come and go. So, it says here, in accordance with its respect in the workplace policy, NBC Universal, NBCU, is re-emphasizing to third-party producers like Revolution Media, which is behind Vanderpump Rules, that they must give the cast and crews of reality TV series multiple avenues to report misconduct, I hear. One of those avenues is to make sure that anonymous hotline numbers are printed clearly and promptly on call sheets. So what that tells me is this. Now, this is going to sound really stupid, really slow, like I'm behind the 8 ball with what I'm about to say, but follow me, because out of my rambling comes greatness. Just give me time. For it to be printed clearly and prominently on call sheets means to indicate to me that they were never printed clearly and prominently on call sheets. I'm going to say that one more time. So to me, What that statement says, for it to be printed clearly and prominently on call sheets, means that they were never printed clearly and prominently on call sheets ever. Okay? Okay. Still, even though NBC Universal or NBCU says this is how its NDAs have always functioned. That's interesting, right? Because I'm gonna read that sentence again. Even though NBC Universal or NBCU says this is how its NDAs have always functioned, does that mean that Warner Bros. Discovery's NDAs function that way, or do they function differently? Right? It might be too little too late in the real world. On August 3rd, not long after Bethany Frankel, that is, made public her vision for a reality stars union, attorney Brian Friedman told NBC Universal or NBCU Executive Vice President General Counsel Kimberly D. Harris on innumerable occasions, which we will further detail in due course, NBC has exceeded the moral and legal limits permissible in a civilized society governed by the rule of law, promising the day of reckoning has arrived. Freeman and fellow lawyer Mark Garagos wanted all documents, hard drives, and more related to NBC Universal or NBCU and Bravo's lucrative reality TV business maintained for a potential lawsuit. August 20th, Freeman followed up with Harris. In the course of our investigation, we have not only confirmed the veracity of our initial allegations, but we have also discovered that the breadth and scope of your wrongdoing is greater than previously believed. We are left with the inescapable conclusion that NBC and its production partners are grappling with systematic rot for which sunlight is necessary which is the first necessary remedial measure, rather. The Beverly Hills lawyer added, demanding that NBC Universal abandon the draconian terms of NBC's contract with its cast and crew. NBC Universal has two choices: lead by example or be forced into compliance. Clearly, in an old school Friday afternoon news dump, NBCU chose the former. Freeman did not respond to requests for comment on NBC Universal's apparent shift today. Well, I do declare that there is a reckoning afoot. I do declare. Frog core legal. I say, I do declare there is a reckoning afoot. And there is a reckoning afoot, because for those of you who watch The Bachelor, that is produced by Warner Horizon Television, which is under Warner Brothers Discovery. But y'all did not know that. CBS with The Amazing Race, Big Brother, Survivor, they will probably be asking about their NDAs. ABC will be asked about their NDAs. Fox, I don't really know about Fox too much, but I'm assuming so. So Fox, ABC, NBC, CBS. And the CW, they don't really do enough of reality TV, but I am assuming because, CW does more scripted than unscripted, although they're about to get into it. I know the CW is probably watching this case very closely. But let's review the main gist of what I just read. Vanderpump Rules stars and other reality participants can break NDAs, non-disclosure agreements, to reveal unlawful acts, Bravo says. So Bravo is given permission for their confidentiality clauses to be broken, because they say confidentiality clauses are standard practice in reality programming to prevent disclosure of storylines prior to air. They are not intended to prevent disclosure by cast and crew of unlawful acts in the workplace, and they are not enforced in that manner. So because they said that, Now it opens the floodgates for all these reality stars to talk their ish. And that also opens up the door for Nene Leakes to talk about her ish. She's not under contract, but that does give her the right to talk about her NBC Universal Bravo experience fully. And then not to mention the call sheets with the anonymous hotline numbers printed clearly and prominently on the call sheets. That means they were never done. And also, too, they are going to be checking how the NDAs are structured. Y'all, this is far from over. The war has only just begun. I want to hear. So Cass has whistleblower rights. It looks that way, Tonya B. It looks that way, Queen. Like I said, if you guys want to come up and talk with me, feel free. I know that you're probably in bed or you're somewhere very comfortable. Not comfortable, but comfortable. Like I said, if you want to come up, you can turn off your camera. And you can just be on your avatar. But I really do want to hear y'all voice, your actual voice on this, because I sincerely believe that the war of Marization versus imagination, the war of pay them or we get paid, the war of morality versus creativity, or quality versus quantity. That's what I was trying to say. The war between quality versus quantity is going down, and I do not know who is going to win on the other side of all of this. But I do know that NBC Universal is shaking in their boots. Now, of course, y'all know that BravoCon is supposed to be happening still, and it's set up for Vegas, right? So BravoCon is supposed to be happening November 3rd through Sunday, November 5th at Caesars Forum in Las Vegas. So I am wondering, because all the shows are going to be there: Family, Karma, Shaw's of Sunset, Peacock, Real Housewives, Ultimate Girls Trip, Roni Legacy, Real Housewives of New Jersey, Significant Others, Summer Housewives of Vineyard, Summer House, Southern Hospitality, Southern Charm, $1 Million Listing, Married to Medicine. By the way, Phaedra will not be there, a part of that cast. Below Deck, Vanderpump Rules, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, Real Housewives of Potomac. Sharice Jackson is going to be there. That's a shocker. After she went out with Chris, that should be. I hope that question is asked at the open panel there. That really should be interesting. Real Housewives of New York City will be in the building. Real Housewives of New Jersey, Real Housewives of Miami, Dubai, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Real Housewives of Atlanta, of course, Andy Cohen. So I'm wondering, and this is just me, I truly do not think they're going to be this open about it, BravoCon, but I do wonder if a fan is going to have enough balls or rover between their legs of what do y'all think about the lawsuit that is coming to NBC Universal when it comes to Bravo. I wonder if that question will be asked, and I'm thinking that more than likely the cast that will be asked this question is probably going to be the Real Housewives of Atlanta, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and the Real Housewives of Potomac. I think those three casts will be asked that question. Of course, Andy Cohen, Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, he will be asked that question more than likely. If anything, if I'm Bravo right now, I know they've never done this. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. I know that they've never done this. But if I was Bravo, I would be doing live coverage of BravoCon on Bravo. So that way you can have control of what this story is going to be, because at the end of the day, I promise you this, there's going to, and it always happens with any and every event, someone is going to record footage, is going to put it on YouTube. So if somebody says, here's the real regular negative schmegular question. Here's the MVP question of the night. What if someone says their experience on stage at BravoCon? Seriously, what if someone says that they've been abused by Bravo at BravoCon? What are they going to do then? Because once that footage is out, then that's out. So what do they do about that then? That's the real question that my mind's been trying to my mind has been trying to think of out of all questions that could be asked. If somebody gives their experience live at BravoCon, what are they going to do with that information? So, a lot going on tonight. If you want to come up, click the StreamYard link. It is pinned. I'm in the words of Tanya B. This world is crazy. You can't make this ish up. And no, you cannot. No, you cannot. So, is anybody going to BravoCon in Vegas at all? Or I've never been. But I heard it's a good time though. I heard it's a very, very real time. So it says here, so they have an update on BravoCon here. So the Bravos and BravoCon live. So Friday, November 3rd is the Bravos. So the Bravos is like an award show. Join us for a night of glitz and glamour, honoring Bravo's most iconic stars and unforgettable awards. It's Bravo's biggest night. The doors open at 8 p.m. The show starts at 9 p.m. Saturday, November 4th, 7 p.m. BravoCon live. Andy Cohen, Charming House Rules. So join your favorites from Southern Charm, Vanderpump Rules, Summer House, and Southern Hospitality. Will join Andy Cohen on one stage for an epic mashup event. Doors open at 6. Show starts at 7. Then that's at 7 p.m. So I'm guessing they're going to end that at 9 p.m. And then at 10 p.m. on that same Saturday, BravoCon live with Andy Cohen. Dynamic duos calling all Bravo besties. The most titillating twosomes from the Bravo universe are sitting down with Andy Cohen. Being the third wheel has never felt so good. Doors open at 9 p.m., which I figured it would end at 9. Show starts at 10 p.m. Then Sunday, November 5th, 6 p.m. BravoCon live with Andy Cohen, Bravo Showgirls. We're bringing together all our favorite Bravo labs for the life of the party. These gals are the straws that stir the drink and always are having a great night. Doors open at 5 p.m. Show starts at 6 p.m. Then at 9 p.m. BravoCon live with Andy Cohen. The Reading Room, back by popular demand after its devious debut at BravoCon 2022. Andy Cohen is gathering Bravo sharpens tongues and shade assassins on one stage. Doors open at 8 p.m. The show starts at 9. Ooh, there's going to be some footage leaked from that. So those are the shows that, Andy Cohen will be having. So, aren't those tickets over $2,000? Well, let's find that out together, shall we? Let me go back to BravoCon 2023. They had the general admission tickets and everything. So the official hotels, Caesar's Palace, Harrah's, and the Link. So let me see here. How to buy tickets for BravoCon. So Bravo fans can head over to BravoCon 2023. The BravoCon the one day BravoCon tickets are sold out. per Bravo's Instagram. Thank you so much to all the Bravo holics for your overwhelming support and enthusiasm for BravoCon. Those who can't be in person, we bring you all the fun at home across our socials. Like I said, at the end of the day, they should do live coverage of BravoCon on Bravo, streaming live on Peacock. That's just me. That is just me. That's my media mind going. So, here we go. So both of the 1 day tickets are sold out. So Phyllis Crawford, I'm about to answer your question. So if you got a 1 day ticket as a Bravo holic, general admission, that means access to BravoCon for a single day of the event, access to BravoCon programming, shows and experiences, access to Bravo Bazaar, access to Bravo themed and Bravo led photo opportunities, access to all food and beverage options, option to purchase tickets to add-on experiences, including even show spending on availability. Note, must be 18 years or over to attend. Then if you're a future Bravo left for $475, that's access, same thing, access for a single day of the event. VIP fast lane at Caesars Forum, entrance preferred seating at BravoCon programming at Caesars Forum, access to VIP exclusive lounge spaces that includes all the housewives and stuff. Same thing, access to Bravo Bazaar, VIP access to Bravo theme and Bravo celeb opportunities, VIP fast lane to all the bars, early access option to purchase ticket add-on experiences, evening shows, priority to special add-on experiences ticket. Now, this is what you were talking about. This is the 3 day ticket. It's actually under 2,000, Phyllis, rather. Bravo Holic, access to all 3 days of the event, the same things, the program, shows, experiences, bazaar, the themed and photo ops, food and beverage packages. But for the future Bravo celebrities, 1,200, which probably takes it about to 2,000 with tax, so you probably are right, Phyllis. It says the same thing: access to VIP lounges, VIP. So basically, for 1 day you get access and VIP access to the fast lane, but then for future Bravo Lib, you get access to everything. So yeah, and let me tell you, the 3 day ticket and the 1 day is sold out. It is sold out. Bravo Palooza. Get ready to raise your glass with your favorite Bravo celebrity. Savor every moment up close and personal while you join some bites of news. Must be a 3 day or 1 day ticket holder, and so that is sold out. But the Andy Cohen, the BravoCon Live with Andy Cohen, the Bravos, at the Paris Theater, pre-sale is open right now. So that's the only way that you're going to get into BravoCon is with Andy Cohen. Pre-sale is happening right now at the Bravos. Let me see the tickets for those. They're probably gonna cost. Okay, so pre-sale is happening now. I'm not going to enter in my email for this. So yeah. Okay. So pre-sale starts September 8th, 2023. Will CK be there? Very good question. Very good question. I do not know. Who knows, honestly? Who knows? Who knows for sure? So this is what it's saying, y'all. So general pre-sale for the Bravos started today. At 9 a.m. Pacific time, and it's going to end at 11:59 Pacific time. VIP pre-sale started yesterday at 9 a.m. Pacific time, 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. It ended. So, and then open to the general public September 8th, 2023. So yeah, I don't know how much the tickets are going to be. I'm going to assume it's probably going to be $100, $200. I'm assuming, but I don't know, Phyllis. I don't know if he will be there, but listen, he'll find a way. He will definitely find a way for sure. So It would be kind of how you. Let me ask y'all this: do y'all think Nene will show up just to show out, or just take a couple pictures with fans and then just dash out? I'm just asking. I am just asking a question. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. But we'll see. We'll see. I think the lawsuit. I think the lawsuit is going to be maybe okay. I think the lawsuit is very real. I think that it will be asked at BravoCon. If it's not asked at BravoCon, somebody is dropping the ball. And I think this is just me. This is just a prediction. I think a woman at BravoCon is going to use her rights out of her NDA to speak on her experience live on stage at BravoCon. And I think it may be even in front of Andy to be that bold. I really do. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong. But that's what I genuinely think. So we'll see. We shall see. Sorry. I'm surprised OWN hasn't had OWNCon yet. But I think OWN might need some more shows to be able to build up OWNCon. And you know what? I think honestly, if OWN does have a lot of shows, what they can do is they can open up OWNCon Marketplace, where Black businesses and entrepreneurs can network and sell, and then have a OWNCon content creator showcase where we can pitch some shows to OWN. I think OWNCon would be lit. I think to see Oprah live would be cool. Maybe she could do the Oprah Winfrey Show live from OWNCon. Maybe do Oprah's favorite things live from OWNCon. Maybe do Harpo hookups live from OWNCon to bring some of that magic sauce back. That's just an idea. Don't know if they're going to do it, but OWN's been around a long time. They have more than enough clout to be able to do OWNCon. It's just So is there anything else y'all want to talk about before I head out here? Because it's almost 9:40. Or has everything that's been said need to be said? I'm glad that I got my electricity back on because, y'all, it was crazy to be out with electricity. It actually really taught me a lot about myself and how much technology I'm dependent on, for real. And it just let me know, hey, you know what? You need to pull away sometimes. So, but it's wonderful to have electricity and to be grateful for the small things in life that really do need to matter. You know what I mean? So yeah. So I just hope that this weekend, Trashy Diniva will not say a thing. Just keep quiet, because anything you say at this point will be used as content against you. This one incident makes me wish for the Queen's Supreme Court with T.S. Madison and what's that girl's name? What's that? What y'all know? What's the girl's name? What's the girl's name? Well, let me just look it up. Kaya. I wish it was a Queen Supreme Court on this. Kaya, thank you, Queen. I wish it was a Queen Supreme Court episode on this. because I would have loved to hear what T.S. Madison and Kaya had to say on this. I really do. That would have been interesting. I would have loved to hear what Wendy Williams would have had to say on this. For real, I think it would have been fascinating to hear what Wendy Williams would have to say on this. But yeah, I mean, Trashy diniva doesn't need to say nothing else. Don't say nothing else. And by the way, like, Key Gift, do y'all do pre-production meetings at all? Because y'all might need to implement those. Okay, what do you want to say on camera? Have those pre-production meetings. Because let me tell you something. Y'all not going to have too many chances to do that and have a show. I can just tell you right now, as a social capitalist who believes in social capital, y'all's social capital is tanking badly after that. Believe you me. So. What a Friday, huh? To start the weekend. 5 people in the building. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you all for being here. If you want to come up and hang out with me here on StreamYard, come on up. We've been talking a lot tonight, y'all. We've been talking a lot tonight about, of course, Trashy diniva and his fake apology to Chloe Bailey. We talked about Blueface brother slamming his mom for the only thing that she ever taught him is how to eat kitty. Not making that up. That's a real thing. Talking about Michael Blackson with wanting Nick Cannon to have 3,000 grandchildren. We talked about COVID, of course, and in the news from the world of COVID. And then we talked about the Bravo NBC Universal lawsuit and how the cast and crew of the reality shows can now speak openly about their disrespect and their experiences. So a lot covered tonight here on Braylon Lee's Virtual Tour Live. And like I always say, higher is waiting, lower is available. But either way, we're about to go on tour. And I really do mean that, because at the end of the day, in our culture, when other people tell us how we should behave in our culture, I don't think that's fair. I don't think that's right. I think it's quite frankly disrespectful. And so I created Braylon Lee's Virtual Tour Live to be basically the Tosh Point for Black people. This is our tour of what's happening on our social media and on our internet. What's happening on the internet in terms of Black culture and what's happening in the world of Black culture in terms of social media. We needed a virtual tour for us. So that's why I created the brand of Braylon Lee's Virtual Tour. And I hope I'm a good tour guide. You know, I'm going to shade. You know, I'm going to elevate. But you know, I'm always going to give it soul. And that's what I'm supposed to do. That's exactly what I'm supposed to do. If I'm not enjoying doing this, then I shouldn't be doing it. That should go for every content career. Like my dad today, he was saying, like, you're going so hard for these big opportunities, but just enjoy it. And you know, I agree and disagree with him, because I agree that I should be enjoying it. I am enjoying it, but also too, I'm just like, if people can go on TikTok and burn themselves on fire and do cinnamon challenges, and if Lizzo can eat mustard or Oreos, then I should be able to go after big opportunities. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. I'm just keeping it real with y'all. That's all. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna have to. So, y'all, there's a particular young lady that I'm playing back and forth with her. So, well, not playing back and forth, but I'm talking on her social media, so I gotta respond to that. I'm soon as this time is over. But anyway, but yeah. So, any other thoughts, comments, concerns as we get ready to wrap up here with 10 more minutes left on the road, as we get ready to pull in to the garage, the mental garage of our virtual tour home. Like I said, I really do appreciate each and every one of you. It does not go unnoticed. that you guys really do believe in me. Do not worry. The Rampage Tendencies podcast, episode 2, Let It Go, will be up on YouTube because I did not have any electricity. I could not do it. And then when I got in the house around, 6 p.m. today, I tried to get it uploaded before Virtual Tour Live, but it just was not, it just wasn't doing the job that it needs to do. So don't worry, it will be up this weekend. Hope you guys have been enjoying episode 1, like 43 views on it. Thank you all so much for that. Whenever you are doing a new project, you don't know how it's going to go. But the fact that 43 people viewed it is amazing. Well, it means 43 people somehow believe that we have Rampage tendencies. So after the episodes come out, please watch them. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And let me know what you think about the Rampage Tendencies podcast. It is a passion project for me. It's the most open, most vulnerable, most transparent I think I've ever been on any platform that I've created. I thank you all so much as we continue to roll on here. So many thoughts about tonight's stories, right? Oh, and not to mention, we talked about pink sauce. Talked about pink sauce and how, well, she doesn't know how to hustle well enough. But, of course, Bronny James, something about Bronny James and his heart condition, which we all pray that it will be okay. As we think about all these stories that have happened on tonight on Braylon's Virtual Tour Live, 8/7 Central, right here live on YouTube, I think to myself, the variety in the humanity, that doesn't matter if you're an everyday person or a celebrity, your health still matters. Doesn't matter if you're an everyday person or celebrity, you still got business problems. Doesn't matter if you are a celebrity or not, you still got kids to raise, right? So it is really the variety and the humanity that through everything that we go through in life, we all are responsible for something. And I think that, as I was talking with my dad and my mom today, I recognized how far I have come, but I've also recognized how far I have to go within my life. And today, literally, so I got my Google AdSense pin. I'm going to pin it to my vision board because it just is an accomplishment that I made it to this particular point. And I'm going to enjoy the ride. I think sometimes the best rides are the ones with momentum. And, consistency plus tenacity equals your destiny. So to any new content creator, whether you're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, Clubhouse, Kick, Twitch, any platform that is up and coming, just know that everyone starts at 0.0. Animal House. But seriously though, everyone starts at 0. But just because you see 0 should not deter you. And don't despise your small beginnings. Right now, there are 3 people. I'm literally looking at my my stage right now. And there are 3 people here right now. And so to those 3 people, thank you all for sticking around and being here. And I want y'all to know something. If you only have 1 person or you have 3 people and those 3 people stick around for the whole time, that means you retain the attention span of 3 people. Do not let people tell you that what you have to give does not matter. Do not let them tell you that, because I promise you this, they cannot do what you do. They wish they had the mind, the capacity, capability, brain comprehension to do it. But bigger than that, when you are nothing of importance, they will attack something of importance. Do you hear me? So with that being said, it is time for the Daily Motivator for today, Friday, August 25th, 2023, as it unfolds. You like to find out how the story ends, but if you simply skip to the end, you miss the heart of that story. It's good to have matters resolved, yet it takes time to happen. And you don't want to ignore everything else in your life during that time. When you've made a decision or set a process in motion, give yourself time, give life to letting the results emerge. You'll gain nothing by hovering uselessly around the oven while the cake is baking. Ooh, I'm gonna read that one more time. That was good. You will gain nothing by hovering uselessly around the oven while the cake is baking. Do what you can when you can to move the process along. When you've done all that there is to do for the moment, point your focus elsewhere. Your time, effort, and attention have great potential value. Invest them where that value can be realized. With patience and understanding, welcome the time needed for situations to be resolved, questions to be answered, and choices to play out. Continue living your life as it all unfolds. Ralph Morrison. Woo! What a word, right? What a word. Some of you are probably wondering, Brand, why do you read the Daily Motivator at the end of every virtual tour live? Because I believe after we spent basically an hour, 50 minutes together, basically almost 2 hours together, I truly believe after we have covered the mess of the impossible, covered the rise of the possible, we shade, we elevated, we went through all of our backgrounds to understand what matters to us, and we gave conversation soul. I believe that you should leave a space with something good. Not good, but good. What I got from that daily motivator today of as it all unfolds is allow the goodness to unfold, because out of that goodness comes blessing. See, when we go after what we want, we are not allowing anything to unfold. We are ripping open something that may not even be needed to open at that time. It's just like Christmas, right? You go downstairs and you see the gifts and you open it up, but in the morning, that joy that was supposed to be for you is ruined because you ruined your own joy. Follow me now. So remember, let life unfold. Don't unwrap the joy that is meant for you. That's one. That line that says you'll gain nothing by hovering uselessly around the oven while the cake is baking. I understand what that means. That basically means you are wanting this cake to rise. But the longer you watch it, the more impatient you are going to get. And the more impatient you're going to get, by the time it is done, you won't be, your work will be for naught. If you put in the work, allow it to rise so you can experience the greatness that you put into being that great person that you are. And at the end of the day, welcome the time needed for situations to be resolved. Being a peacemaker, and I've said this before, being a peacemaker, just because you are a peacemaker doesn't mean you're going to make peace with everybody. Time, space, and reflection does heal all wounds. And sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't. But I promise you this, whether it takes a long time or a short amount of time, time is still needed for situations to be resolved. So with that being said, I want to thank each and every single one of you from the bottom of my heart, the depths of my soul, the foundation of my being. The fact that anyone is seeing something in me means more to me than you will ever know. I come from a world where everything you have may mean nothing to the world. When you give a piece of your everything, it should become something to you. And I want you to know the piece of everything, that your piece of everything that you have does mean something to me. So with that being said, it is time, Tanya B, love you, queen. We gotta talk. We gotta talk. Hang on. I'm gonna put my banner up here of my Instagram. Tanya B, there's my Instagram. DM me, Tanya B. DM me, DM me, DM me, DM me. Because I want to talk with you offline. Because I know you have a channel. I want to work with you and see if I can come on your live and support you as well. So with that being said, it is time for the best outro on YouTube, if I do say so myself. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say one more special because you will always want a blessing. Thank you, Nikki News, so much. I appreciate you, Queen, as well. Nikki News also DM me as well on Instagram. That's my Instagram. Everybody's want to DM me. Just be respectful in my DM, okay? Because at the end of the day, we deserve peace in our space. People have to earn the right to hear your story, as my mom would say. But to modernize, contemporize, and Braylon, that people have to earn the response. People have to earn the responsibility, rather, to be in your story. So with that being said, it's time for the best outro on YouTube. Know what you do and do what you know. Never say you want more special because you will always want a blessing. And trust, you may not be where you want to be, but by the end of it, you'll be where you need to be. Do what you've been chosen to do. Why? It's one thing to call yourself. It's another thing to be chosen. One love, much love, all love. I have spent time with you. You have spent time with me. Hopefully by spending time together, we will rise up to be great together. And always remember, where you doing radio, television, YouTube, living your best life, or just allowing yourself to know that even though things may not be unfolding in your time, doesn't mean that it will not be unfolding on time. Make sure the replay is not just ready for you to watch it, not just ready for you to listen to it, but for you to want to experience it again. I love you. I value you. I embrace you. I'll see you real soon. Have a great night, everybody.